And we are live. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Asempa.
And my name is Adwoa. We're here to bring you Broken Pen Plus.
Well, this is the maiden edition of Broken Pen Plus, and you are welcome. So, just as we do it on Wednesdays, 5 p.m. all the time, we drop a story which was shared by you.
Exactly.
Well. And I mean, the comment section, you've been telling us all the time that you want us to be on TV. Well, here it is.
Yeah, guys, so our phone lines are going to be opened, and we're going to be reading all of your comments that you've shared on social media. We'll be reading them right here, because we have to know what you have to say. We have to know what you think about the whole situation that we've been running around on social media. So before we go on with anything else, we're going to be looking at today's story, which is titled, "I'm Scared of My Wife." And we're not doing this alone. We are joined by the beautiful Evelyn. Hello, Evelyn.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, Evelyn.
Adwoa and Asempa.
And there's Evelyn.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So you know the story we're going to be talking about today, and oh my God, mind blowing.
Right.
A person who lives in a space with their partner, but then they are so scared to even breathe, and it's because of the mistakes that they made.
Right. And I feel like he has every right to be scared.
Right.
Because I think before all this happened, he should have thought in the back of his head there's consequences.
So yes. We're going to go into that.
Yes.
Exactly.
Okay. All right.
So, Asempa.
We would have to. There are a couple of readers who don't particularly know the story.
Yeah.
So I think we'd have to let people know.
Exactly,
Right.
so they know what we're going to be dissecting today.
If we can just listen to our video, and then we'll be back shortly.
I'm a stout fan of your Broken Pen series. I've been Dear MX24, I'm a stout fan of your Broken Pen series. I've been following ever since its inception. However, I've never thought I would find myself writing to you to add a long list of broken pens. Mine isn't entirely broken though. It's just that my situation is so complicated. I'm unable to tell if it's broken or if it's out of ink. I'm a married musician, well-renowned and established with a beautiful kid. I've been in the music industry for quite a number of years, but it's not been easy coping with all these groupies. I have a very good wife, very devoted and committed to keeping our home. She has a crazy work schedule, yet makes time to cater for my bedroom needs. She happens to be a full package, but unfortunately, some of us men have a horrid time trying to stay faithful. I mean, I've tried. Lord knows I have. It was only until the middle of last year that I met an extremely attractive video vixen on set of my music video. I was taken aback the whole time by her beauty and how she danced, and so awestruck that I kept staring at her the whole time and was completely driven by her huge backside. Here's how things went down. During one of my leisure hours with my wife, she asked to use my laptop to catch up on one of her Netflix shows. We do share a family account, so I said go ahead. Guess what? I'd logged into WhatsApp on the laptop and totally forgot to log out after checking my messages earlier in the day. All the while, as I was chatting and planning with this attractive video vixen to meet me at one of the popular movie houses around East Legon, my WhatsApp notifications popped up on my laptop as well. Yes, your guess is as good as mine. My wife read it all, but never said a word, nor hinted that I had forgotten to close my WhatsApp chat on my laptop. She kept quiet and continued to be the lovely wife she's always been. Then came the day for me to spend time with my new mistress. I told my wife I had a couple of media houses to visit as part of promotional plans for my upcoming single. She knew I was lying to her, but responded nicely, gave me a kiss and wished me luck. I felt great. Imagine going to cheat and feeling great, leaving this wonderful woman to carry out my deeds. Well, she did follow me. She had all the details, from the location to the room number. She read it all, because I finalized the booking the night before while she had my laptop. I got there, took the room keys, and my mistress arrived a few minutes later. We just got our groove on and started to make out and all that. Before then, I had ordered for a few drinks to be delivered to our room. I had a knock on the door, thinking it was the delivery guy. To my utmost surprise, there stood my wife. She looked straight into my eyes and I was just shivering, like wow, how could she have possibly known? I dropped to the floor to apologize. Baby, I can explain. But that did not help. She ran off and shut the door behind her. She came home the following afternoon, looking all bright and smiley. She returned with a new mattress, new set of boxer shorts, and men's undergarments. She then went to the back of the house to bend the old ones. She fixed the new mattress in the bed frame, made the bed neatly, folded and packed the shorts and vests, then walked out of the house again, completely ignoring all my attempts at rendering an apology. Again, she did not spend the night at home. But I was not as confused as I was the next day. The strangest thing came the next day. After waiting all day and night for my wife to return home, I eventually fell asleep, only to wake up to the smell of pancakes and the voices of my wife and kid from the kitchen. Apparently, she had gone to bring our kid home from her parents. I walked to the kitchen when our child ran to give me a huge hug. Mommy is making your favorite pancakes today. Is today your birthday, Daddy? I looked at my wife and saw her smiling, looking all so sweet in a new dress she had bought with an apron on, and even realized she had makeup on, making pancakes she only prepared on my birthdays. Have a seat, Zaddy. Breakfast will be served soon. I gasped in disbelief. Hope you slept well, baby. I have missed you. She walked up to me and gave me a kiss. My heart was beating even faster than before. Why was my wife being so nice to me? What's going on here? The woman who caught me half naked with another lady was actually making me breakfast and cracking jokes as if nothing happened. I could not help but shiver. What if she was planning to poison me with this food? Was this to be my end? My punishment? This had been going on for the past 2 months now. My wife has been extra nice to me and I'm starting to lose my mind. We still have not talked about what happened. Every time I try to bring it up to apologize, she changes the topic. It's really clear my wife does not want to talk about it. But to make matters worse, she does not have sex with me anymore. Last night I initiated foreplay, but she just smiled, kissed me on the forehead, and turned around to sleep. I tried again this morning. I tried to join her in the shower. We used to have lots of sex in the shower as it had always been her fantasy. But I realized she locked the door. For the first time since we got married, my wife had locked the bathroom door. I asked that she open so I join her. Folks, I'm losing my mind. You see me on television with my drip on and looking so good all the time, but you have no idea how much I'm burning on the inside. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Kindly help me out here. This is my broken pen. Help me, MX24. What in heaven's name do I do?
Whoa.
My God.
Whoa. What the hell did I just listen to?
Why do people always get themselves into situations that would always like backfire in the end? Why would you even do it in the first place?
Right.
Because right now you're living in your home or your own home,
Right.
and you're uncomfortable.
In a cage.
In a cage.
Literally,
You don't
'cause now
have freedom in your own
Yes.
home, your own space.
Wait. Hold on here. I think I'm ambushed by two women.
Why do
Ambush.
men
So-
always do stuff that? Why?
You know what I'm also feeling? I feel like because he's like a man, he's gonna
We're
be
putting
No,
Asempa in a
exactly.
cage right
No,
now.
but come on, he's a musician, okay?
So it's an excuse.
No, but hold on, he's a musician.
Right.
Okay?
Yes.
So you'd have ladies come up to him all
His
the
job
time.
is exposed to
A lot
ladies
of
with
Big
nice,
bums.
Oh, yeah.
exactly,
So it doesn't
That's
mean that
exactly
every
beautiful
single
figures and all of that.
truck, or let me say truck that comes by is now a seat for you to sit in.
Well, this is. I'm trying to defend you, whoever you are.
He
but
should
Charlie,
know. He should know that these are the things that his job comes with.
Right.
He should know that he has a responsible wife in the house waiting for him at the end of every single day.
Right.
He should know all of these things. He should be mature enough to know that, okay, I'm exposed to these things. I'm exposed to beautiful ladies with curves and all of that. But I have to be mature. I have to be responsible. I have to know how to handle these situations.
Or self-control.
Exactly.
Or don't.
So I don't
walk down that
jeopardize
aisle.
my relationship.
No, but in the story, if you read it well at the beginning, you realize it's like it's not something he does. It's like he was faithful until that one time. So I don't think it was something that he was, continually doing. It was
Right.
just this one time.
Right.
So-
on the video shoot, and then he sees this girl with a big bum, obviously bigger than his wife's bum.
Correct.
And then he's moved by it. But hey, it's happened, and I feel we should help him.
We should help him. And honestly, from a point of view of, let's say you walk down the aisle to get married to this person.
Exactly.
You didn't, let's say, address to your wife that it might be a polygamous marriage.
Exactly. That's not
Because
what she
if it was
signed
a
up for.
polygamous marriage, I do not have an issue with that.
Right.
I am sitting here to say that I don't believe polygamy is an issue, but once it's not addressed from the beginning, you are now also, yielding in issues.
Right.
And I think there was a part that was very interesting to me when she said she burnt literally all his
Underwear.
boxers. I felt that was a very spiritual thing going on, because I would do the same thing, sis. Throw it all out.
She was cleansing.
She was cleansing the
becoming
spirit.
a whole new person.
New person. And I agree with that, because I can account to that if you want to, get to the better part of life and, cleanse the house,
Right.
burn it all.
Cleansing was what she did.
Yes, I agree with her sister.
Anyway, guys. So
But
yeah.
let's talk about the lady's behavior.
Okay.
Oh.
I find it a bit
Okay.
weird.
Okay.
I find it very weird because on the normally when ladies or women find their husbands cheating, people just pack and go.
Right.
They just get their stuff and ditch, because you can't stay with a person who cheats. Eventually it will become a very toxic relationship that you can't even handle. But in this case, this lady stayed.
I like
She's
that.
torture him.
No,
She's torturing him.
Wait, how would you know? The lady is married. Are you going to tell her to get up, pack your things, and your kids are going to be fatherless at that point?
So I'm sorry to cut you, but you see, I'm alone in this. I'm ambushed
I'm
by
sorry,
two.
but
So
you gotta-
you guys need to help me. So we are going to open the phone lines, and you can actually join us. You can actually join the conversation via
Right.
social media handles, MX24GH in the comment section. Just hit us up, or via our WhatsApp line, which is 055-0331-511, and then let's chit chat. So you were saying?
I was saying that her behavior was weird because it's not like she was just acting sketchy, or she just refused to talk about the situation at all. She refused. And this guy was saying anytime he brought it up, she changed the topic. Why?
I think personally, I've let's put ourselves into the female shoe. When something like that happens,
Right.
you try to feel like there's going to be a lot of emotions. Number one, her self-confidence is definitely going to go
Right.
because he made a statement that now she's wearing makeup, now she's dressed up, because now she thinks that's a problem with her. So that could be number one. And number two, it could be where she doesn't want to bring it up because she does not want to deal with it,
Right.
and she feels like it's going to be an ongoing thing. So how do you
Okay.
draw
Deal
back?
with that,
So,
exactly.
Yes.
so we have Mariam from Techiman on the phone line. Hello, Mariam.
Hello,
Hi. How's your evening, Mariam?
I'm fine. Good evening.
Yeah, I have a thing for Mariam. My sister is called Mariam.
She
So.
sounds so
Just
chill.
the first time talking to this.
All right,
I
tell
like
us.
this show so much.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. So, what do you think about the issue that we're discussing right now? A person who is scared of their
I
wife.
think that what the lady is doing is the exact thing she should do
Okay.
to teach the man a lesson, because no matter what the job you do, you can't make that as an excuse to
Okay, so you
do
think this is the
anything bad.
so
So
you
I think
think
that's the right thing.
So you think
She should
torturing
at
him-
the point in time forgive
Okay.
the man.
so you think torturing him like this is the right thing, right? That's what you think.
Yes, it's better. You know, it's better than keep talking and making noise and all of that.
But don't you
Men
think
feel-
like making noise and all that would have been better, because maybe that would have been a one-day thing. But what she's doing is, is dragging the whole thing, and he's going crazy.
Yeah, yeah. She should make the man feel so so what do you say? Very. It should get into him to realize that he's not going to do that again. I feel like she should change towards him at a point in time, but this time, yes, that's how I feel.
Okay. So, Mariam, thank you for calling in and sharing your opinion about it. She says it's okay for
So she
the
agrees.
she agrees for the lady to torture the
This
guy.
is Interesting.
Something I've never heard of. Because why would you elongate the situation? Like, address it. Let's move on. Because at the end of the day, you're still in the same household with him.
Right. So, we're going to be taking a caller from BBNE. If you're on the line, hello.
Hello, good evening.
Hello. Good evening. What's your name?
I'm a Rama from
Okay, Amma. So you've heard what we are discussing. What's your take on the whole
Yeah.
situation?
I think that the star in the middle, but then I think I get why the lady is saying that. Maybe she doesn't want to be the wife anymore. Maybe they should go back to being friends. So she can have the sex from someone else. I mean, probably she'll do the wife and supporting them together. But if you wanted to hang them with other people, why marry? Because you can do whatever you wanted to marry. So if the guy wants it from outside, he can go get it and she will be there. So I think I get like she's not talking about it and doing whatever she's supposed to do as a wife.
Right.
Thank you.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
We have another caller, but
Right. Pamela from KNUST. Are you there?
Oh, we lost that.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, we lost Pamela. But yeah, like I was saying, she could have just addressed it on the spot. Because if she's staying in the relationship and she's not leaving, then it means she doesn't want to. She wants to fix something. So why not just address it, solve it, and then move on? Because right now, she's literally putting this guy in an emotional distress.
So you agree with me now?
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Anyway, so we have another caller from Techiman. Hello,
Hello?
Clement.
Yeah, hello.
Charlie, how be? Charlie, talk to me. I'm
Cool,
glad
cool.
to finally hear male voice. Charlie, what's up?
Charlie, the situation is quite uncomfortable, I know. It will be uncomfortable for the guy, and I think it comes with his actions. Actions goes with some sort of reactions. And so he should be ready to bear it, going into such an attempt to cheat on his wife. But then it should also be cool. I mean, the lady has been cool and acting so nice to him. It also continue to be cool with the lady. If possible, if you engage the lady's parent, one of them, possibly the father or the mom, so they can talk things out. I learned he is trying to apologize, but then he's not been given the chance.
No, but
maybe trying the father or mom would
no,
do
but
it.
I don't think he wants to involve the
parents.
parents because he's ashamed of what he's
Okay.
done. So
If
what should he do?
If she wants to keep it indoor, then the guy should also be ready to face the actions. I mean, with time, the lady will come to the usual way, the normal way, and then they'll live happy again.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Thank you
Okay.
for calling in. We do have another caller. We do have Barbara from Kumasi calling in. Barbara. Hello, Barbara.
Hello.
Hi. How do you do?
I'm good. You?
Okay, I'm fine too. Thank you. Barbara, what do you think about the topic we're discussing today?
Okay. The name is Barbara.
Okay.
But I think what the lady is doing is the best thing to do because she's avoiding the confrontation. She
Right.
wants to keep this first. Because as the other lady said, her confidence is down. She wants to pick herself up before she will allow him even say something or try to apologize.
Right.
She wants to work it. Because what I am seeing here, she still loves her husband. She feels if she tries to confront him right now, things will go out of hand and it might collapse marriage. So she's working on herself, trying to do in the good with her husband so that in case he decides to allow him to apologize, it will be messy but not that messy like before. So in case he refused to allow him to apologize, I think, well, he knew what the only thing he can do is to seek an advice.
Right. They should go out and find a counselor to help them out. Okay. All right.
We have another caller, by the way. Barbara. Talk to me, Barbara. Hello? Barbara.
Please, I'm Esther.
Yeah, what?
She's Esther.
Esther, hi, Esther. Talk to us.
Hi. Yes, please. Me, I think what the lady is doing is not right.
Oh.
She has to allow the man to speak, like to explain himself, else he can even commit suicide.
Right.
It is eating him up. Even though he has done something bad, the woman should allow him to pick it up. He should explain himself. She can decide whatever she wants to do after that.
Don't you think she's just scared to like address the issue? She's not ready to face it. Don't you think she's just scared and is not ready to face the issue at hand? That's why she's avoiding it.
Oh no, I'm not sure she's not. No, I'm not sure she's scared. I'm not sure she's scared. That is what, to me, I think that is what she has planned to do.
Oh, she's doing it on
hurt
purpose.
the man. In that way, she's paying him back.
Okay.
But that is not the right thing to do.
Right. All right. Yeah. Thank you very much, Esther. Thank you for calling in.
But
wow.
Before the call that came through before Esther's on, so the lady raised a very important thing.
Yeah.
So she said it's very likely that she still loves the husband. She's just scared to bring up the conversation.
Right. But if you do love your husband and you're looking for things to get better, this is not the way to solve it, because right now this guy won't even be comfortable in the relationship. They won't even be comfortable enough to love you properly. This whole thing will just go down the line as toxic because he'll be scared. He won't even be fine in that home that they're both living in, and the love will be caged eventually. It won't work.
Is definitely a silent death sentence.
Exactly.
So I feel like I like what the other caller said as well. I think they should use this time to either seek counseling, to go to maybe their head pastor that has experience with marriage and has been in such scenarios, because yes, we are all going to fall short, and if this is what he has done, I think it should be gone to someone who has experience with marriage.
But to the callers, you know, I read a couple of interesting comments,
Right.
you know, and I think we would even be projecting some, but then some people were making people were guessing that, or maybe it's this musician, maybe it's this musician.
I saw that. I saw.
What were some of the names that popped up?
I saw people were mentioning some really, really key personalities in the industry. I was like, wow, is there something we don't know? Why are they thinking it is these particular people? But then it was so funny. We went on the streets. We had the chance to go out there and speak to people. We wanted to know what they actually think about the story that we are discussing today. And then we heard their opinion. We asked them, what would they do if they caught their partner cheating with somebody else? And yeah, the response we got, guys, let's go check it out.
I really just go pop, make them finish. After that, the guy, they get new girls, so then we just start relationship with that.
Okay, so I, for one, if I meet my partner in bed with another woman, I'll just walk away because I don't have the energy to fight. I feel that it is not necessary to fight over a man. The fact that he has had the courage to sleep with another woman, it means that he has disrespected me and probably he's falling out of love for me. So yeah, I'll just let you go because there is no point in coming to cry over spilled milk. You've already done it. You've disrespected me.
Charlie, if I catch my own man with another man on top bed, I go smack him, I swear. That smack that straight. I go smack him, basa. Oh. Charlie.
Well, for me, I'll just leave him because if he wanted me, he wouldn't have gone in for another person. And if I give him the second chance, chances are that he might do it over and over again. So I'll just leave.
Meaning, so I don't go do them anything. I just go let the woman give him. It be simple because the woman here, them plenty right now. So if one decides to go food there, if I find another one, we go reason up.
I catch up there, unless I don't see him. If I see him, it be smacking first. It be royal wrong, we go, Charlie, no. I don't even think I'm safe.
Okay, if I catch my woman, then another man for better, what I could do is say, the best thing I could do is say, I could just walk out. My reason be say, if you did there, you go ball where you go do something where you go end up in jail. You end up in jail, Charlie, you fuck up your life, Charlie. So the best thing to do is to just leave and Charlie move on.
Boss.
Did you see the guy who said, "Oh, Charlie, I'll just leave"?
I know you're happy.
Yeah, I'll just leave.
Why are you happy with this? Why are we having broken homes over someone doing something wrong and making the person champion? I feel like that's a lot of things men do, and that's what's bringing problems into these family homes.
Making who the champion?
You're making the man the champion. That he's like, oh, and I'll just get up and go. Why would you get up and go when the lady didn't even get up and go?
Oh no, but okay, from their side, from his point of view, he's saying if he catches his wife cheating,
so he flipped the story.
So exactly.
Okay.
He flipped the
that
story.
Makes sense.
Okay.
And it makes perfect sense. He says the woman plenty day, so Charlie, he just choose.
There's a lot of fishes in the sea.
And I agree with him. I mean, yeah.
So should the lady also leave in your perspective?
For me, I feel, I mean, the best way you can punish him is by leaving. Just walk out of the table.
They have kids.
Is she going to be the only baby mama in this world? No.
You don't know what it is to carry such burden. And
exactly.
So I wouldn't want my mom to leave my dad if he made such a mistake. I would want her to at least seek high counsel because I love family. Family is very important. That's why the enemy always attacks family.
Exactly.
So yes.
So if you are in that case, so if you are staying, then I don't think this is how you should go about it.
Do you think she's doing the whole thing wrong?
That's her way of, let's say...
Which is totally wrong.
How is it totally wrong? He got up and went to do the total wrong. Lied to the woman in her face. I'm going to do media tour and end up in the woman's...
Okay, so by the way, let's take some of the comments from social media. Let's see what some people had to say about this story. Quite interesting though.
Very. Oh, okay. So, Zult G says she's getting her cheek slapped by someone else, bro. It's over for you. Wow. She's getting her cheek. That's why she's calm. She's not addressing the situation. She's just, okay, live your life. I'm also getting my cheek slapped in the back door. Wow.
And Thomas C. Most says, Hey, a man from what? A man from Mwamio. When na to some industry, you must boy is too innocent for that. Now, wait, dear, why? Oh, boy, he's already mentioned Stone Boy.
Louisa, okay, I've not really looked at Louisa's figure. She has.
I haven't looked there either.
Because they just name dropped.
Okay, so if we're gonna go into this whole like title of whose bum is the biggest, let us find. There's
who?
Yeah.
For me, I'm not going to say anything before some feminists jump on the comment section and say that this guy
I think
is, you know.
Tracy Sarkodie's wife has a big bum.
I don't know.
Okay. Right, she doesn't.
So the next one is from Josephine Dick Sego. Wow. What is up with people's usernames on social media, lady? What is Josephine Dick Sego?
Oh, it could probably be her name. I mean.
Wow. If it is, we are really proud of her. Well, Josephine says, get tested. STDs. Show your wife the results and I am sure she will open up. Send her some flowers with an apology note and confess to her it was your first time. She'll be fine and make sure you don't do that again.
I don't think chocolates, flowers is going to resolve the situation. This man fully said, Lord knows he's been trying. So that means there's like a continuous situation. Like, and the fact that he said Lord knows, that means he's probably Christian. So why doesn't he go seek the high council, go to his church members, or not even church members? We can look online. There's a lot of counseling online. If he's afraid to go in front of prominent people, he can literally look online and find people who've been through that same situation, because it's going to repeat. I think he's Christian, so he should go to his
counselor or something.
His counselor or his
the pastors the church leader.
Yes, or his friends that have been married for a long period of time. But I don't think he should go to his friends. They'll probably be like, boy,
exactly. It will be another different issue.
Yeah, so he should just go to the high authority, seek his pastors or seek people who have been in. And I feel like most people, you would be shocked that they've probably been through the same thing as reverends and deacons. Yeah. We've heard of them. Yeah.
So we know for sure. So he has a kid, has a beautiful wife, Christian. I think we are getting more.
All the time.
Goes to work all the time.
So we have to look for these.
So we are getting the clues.
Wow.
The clues. We'll figure out the person. Me, I'm very much interested in.
We are investigators of my generation. This is us right here.
How many kids does she have?
One. Well, according to the story,
one kid.
Okay, maybe he won't tell us too much if he has to.
I'm sure we'll figure it out.
Or maybe it happened maybe a year or two ago.
Yeah,
and he said
and now they had more.
He said he's a musician that drips.
We have a lot of musicians
that drips.
Yeah. So.
This is getting interesting. This is getting interesting. All right, guys. So we're going to be checking out some more comments on social media. Daphne says, therapy, please. Exactly. Right now, it looks like therapy is the best option. Therapy and counseling. Everybody's suggestion, therapy and counseling.
Kemi123 says, let's say tables were turned, you would have divorced her. You lost your wife already. I don't know why you men cheat. It's so disgusting. Oh, come on. Kemi, come on.
It is.
Why you gotta do us like that?
That's too, how do I say, like, men are, honestly, I'm not trying to be on your side too much.
You should be.
I'm not. The autonomy of a man is definitely different, but it doesn't give you guys excuses. Please address it in the beginning. Okay. Maybe the lady will agree, because I know a lot of men.
Right.
Okay.
Like my grandfather, who had a lot of wives, and they agreed.
Let's see what Anastasia has to say. Hello, Anastasia.
Hello.
Talk to me. How are you?
Good evening.
Good evening.
I'm fine, thank you, and you?
I'm doing, in fact, we are doing awesome.
Awesome. Yes.
So let's listen to what you have for us.
Thank you so much. I think that maybe the lady is so hurt, and then the man should talk to her. Maybe one day plan dinner, and then lock themselves up. Apologize to her. If she doesn't agree,
but she doesn't want to have the conversation.
Someone whom the lady listens to very well, like an adult whom the lady listens to when the person talks, and then confess to the person, this is what I did, and I'm sorry for it, so please speak to my wife.
Anastasia,
if she doesn't take that, hello?
She doesn't want to have the conversation. Anytime he brings it up, she just trashes it. So what should he do?
That's why I'm saying that, like, plan out a dinner in your house, and then lock yourself up.
Okay.
when you are alone in the house, the doors are locked. Where is she going? She doesn't have anywhere to go.
Right.
So if he doesn't agree to that, look for someone who the lady listens to very well. Maybe you can check from her parents. Maybe see that one of our parents have the vice. Maybe the father is so close to her. Speak to the father, confess, and then ask the father to speak to her on your behalf. Okay? And then I will introduce this counselor. I watch him on Kansanka TV every Mondays and Wednesdays at 9:30. I think at certain times when he is alone with the wife in the house, he should tune into that channel. And then he should pray.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay. You made some really solid points. Thank you, Anastasia. Thank you for calling in. Now, we have another caller on the line, Akosia from Kumasi. Akosia, are you there?
Yes, please, I'm here.
Good evening. How do you do?
I'm very well, thank you.
Okay, Akosia, so please give us your opinion on what we are discussing.
I absolutely like what the lady is doing. In fact, I love it. I think most of the time when you catch men's cheat and then you are all loud, it pushes them away. So the silent treatment is the best treatment. In fact, he should suffer. One lady said he can even commit suicide. Please, you cheated on your wife. You deserve whatever that you are enjoying right now.
Akosia, don't you think that's too extreme?
Extreme. You broke someone's heart. That's extreme. You broke someone's heart. That's extreme. I mean, you took this woman to the altar and said, "How can you even cheat on someone you claim to love?"
Right.
Let's see. Men, when a woman cheats, it's a big deal. When a man cheats, oh, it's normal. It's not normal. There's nothing normal about cheating. So he should learn some lessons. But eventually, the woman is going to come around.
Right.
I don't know. Probably she's planning on divorcing him. He should just find a way of dealing with it. But for now,
so you think he deserves everything that he's getting currently? He deserves it.
Yeah, he does. He deserves every little thing.
With them.
He hasn't done anything yet.
Okay, all right. Very interesting.
She's like, yes, take it all. Take Kaiser to Kaiser. Like,
We have another
deserves
one.
it.
Hello, Seth. Hello. We've lost him.
Oh.
We've lost him.
But
you know, some people can be so cruel.
It's not cruel, but like,
it is.
You heard her perspective. She said, if it was from another angle, she would have been crucified.
Right.
So you walk this. It's expensive. Weddings is not cheap.
Why would she be crucified if it was from the other? I mean,
because men intend to be very victim. They know how to play victim. I feel like men know how to do that.
Right.
Oh, she just cheated on. Like, I know how it works.
So
you beg to differ. Okay, let's hear you.
For me, I think she, just as you were saying, should be crucified. I think she should be crucified because women are not noted to be doing things like this. So if she does it,
so
it's a serious issue.
You see
That's
where
what I
the
think.
problem starts again and it continues for generation
That's
to
unfair.
generation. I feel personally, if you have not told a woman we're in a polygamous relationship, there is no way you should be accepting open doors. And that means you're going to have an open relationship and have literally, what's that thing that Will Smith's wife said?
Okay, we have a caller by the way. Hello? Hello, Abuna.
Hello.
Hi, Abuna.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are
Awesome. I'm doing very good. I'm doing very good. What do you have for us?
Well, I think the man didn't do well, but then the woman doesn't have the right to put the man through this stress.
Hello?
Hello.
Can you kindly lower the volume on your TV set?
Sure. Have.
Okay. Have you lowered it now?
Yes, please.
Okay, you can talk.
Okay. So I was saying the man didn't do well, but I don't think the woman should put the man through this stress. Because in the first place, I mean, if the man does not love you, he wouldn't come back and then be explaining himself so much to you. I think the man is really trying.
Okay. So you
Yes.
think
So,
the fact that the man cheated does not mean he loves her? That's what you're saying.
As I said earlier on, the man didn't do well, but the woman is really killing the man. So she's please do something about it.
Okay. All right, thank you for calling in. So now we have Nancy from Accra. Hello, Nancy.
Hello.
Hi. How do you do?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine too. Nancy, what do you think the lady or the guy should do in this situation?
I think the lady is what she's doing is just normal, and I think she doesn't. This really shows the lady is a true Christian. She doesn't really want to involve the children. See, they even have they have kids, so she doesn't really want to involve them. And then she feels if she walks away, they are married, and I think she loves him. So there is not like I'll leave him or I'll just go. Like this shows the lady is a Christian, and then she doesn't want to involve anybody in her issues, and then she feels like, oh, as time goes on, they come back together and all that. So I don't really think the lady is planning anything negative against the man. I think the lady is a very cool lady, and then she's a woman that every guy is looking for. She's
Nancy, if she's
so much.
not planning anything, if there's no ulterior motive, why not just talk about it and be done with?
Then I think she doesn't want to talk about it. Maybe she loves the man, and then she will feel hurt. Maybe trying to go back to the memories and all that, and then she doesn't want to talk about it.
Okay.
So I don't think the woman is planning it, because I watched a similar movie, and then the man, even though the man confronted the woman, and then the man was like, "Why are you doing this? I've done you a great sin, so why are you doing this?" And then the woman was like, it's more like a Christian movie. The woman was like, not that I was planning anything against you, but as long as the Lord lives, he's going to be the one to judge. She can't judge, so she's just doing her wife duty, love her husband, put that thing aside, and then it all shifts here. So I really think what the woman is doing is not bad. Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you so much.
She's not having sex with him. That's the number one thing. I want everyone to hear that. So she's basically repeating what has drawn them apart. And I like the fact that she did say that maybe they are Christians. Right. I feel like it is a Christian movement.
Exactly.
Okay, so we have another caller on the line. Owusu Bempa. Can you hear me? From home?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good
Oh,
evening.
bro, Charlie, how be it?
Yeah.
Another guy, finally.
Calling.
Yeah, I feel at home, you know. Charlie, my guy, what's up? Talk to me.
Yeah, cool, Charlie. I just want to be really, conceptual about this whole thing. Okay. You understand? I just don't want to subject anybody in this issue. You understand?
Okay.
Okay, because the woman knew. She knew from the beginning. She saw what was going on. Right. You understand? She didn't spoke about it. He allowed the man to go to the extreme extent of committing the act. You understand? And then she caught him in the act. You understand? And now this man is back on his knees, just trying to express himself, and just try to make them know that he's sorry. You understand? So I think the lady has already dealt with the issue from the beginning. You understand? So she should just let the man open up, talk about the whole issue. Anything the woman is willing to say to him, she should just feel free and then say it. But being silent about the whole thing, and are you denying him of your marital rights? He cannot even touch you. He cannot even do anything so intimate, which is really, really frustrating.
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and pick our last call for today, and it's from Winifred. Hello, Winifred.
Hello.
Hi. How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm fine too. Thank you, Winifred. The whole situation over me.
Okay.
What do you think?
Okay, I think the lady is doing the right thing.
You think the lady is doing the right thing?
Yes.
The fact that she's being
But
silent, not talking about the whole situation, and keeping the man in an emotional distress, you think she's doing the right thing?
She's doing the right thing. But I actually called because of the man.
Oh.
An advice for the man.
Okay, please give us.
Yes. I think the man should find, but you know, as a human, we all have someone we highly respect, and as well, we feel shy of.
Right.
So he should find someone the lady highly respects. Okay. Then put it before the person. So someone who's also secretive as well. So when he tries that, I think that one will be the best thing he can do. He'll be able to talk to the lady, and the lady will, by all means, the lady is going to listen to that person that she's going to talk to.
Right. Okay. Thank you so much. Wow. We've had a lot of opinions. Right. We've had a lot of takes.
I think it's a split decision, by the way. Some are saying...
At this point.
Yeah, some are saying the guy deserves it, what the lady is doing is right, and others are also saying what the lady is doing is
wrong.
Not right. So,
I mean...
Okay. Honestly, like, as a female, since I'm so, like, spiritual in that aspect, I would agree with the lady to an extent, because right now you're also like stretching it. 2 months is a stretch, sis. Like, if anything, I think the man, as he said, he doesn't want to tell any of the parents. He made it clear, like, he wants to keep it private. Seek counseling. After the counseling, go on vacation. Talk with your women, rekindle that relationship, because we know that it's trauma to both of them, because now he's also included in 2 months. Maybe this relationship was only a week, and yeah, he's going through a 2 months of torture. So I think, me personally, I think they should seek high counsel, and the lady also needs to soften up, because 2 months, you've catered to this man for so long, you don't want to lose him along the line and keeping it for a whole year.
So how can he fix this broken pen? I mean, I'm sure he's watching us. I'm
exactly.
sure.
He needs, this pen needs to be fixed.
It needs ink.
It needs ink. Lots of ink. And glue, maybe. Because if the pen is broken, we'd have to glue it at some point.
And then he could just probably shake it a little bit. You know, that's why I said vacation. Shake it off.
Shake it.
Go on that, you know.
Release some negative energy.
So for me, in the first place, we need to figure out how he can talk to his wife, because you know, she doesn't want to have the conversation with him.
I think I take what the caller said in earlier. She said, just get her at home. Lock everything. Just, if she's not going to talk willingly, not force her aggressively, but just try to make an effort for her to talk. Just bolt the doors, lock it, lock everything, and just confront her head on. Let her understand that it is a situation that needs to be discussed. And if the discussion doesn't happen, like their whole marriage or relationship is at stake for the sake of their child as well.
And of course, he needs to be apologetic.
Exactly. Apologize.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Asempa, you're on our side for 1 second.
Just
I like that.
Just for once.
We want him over.
We want him over.
Just for once.
But the only thing that I heard that probably stuck to me is, like, he has tried on numerous attempts.
Yeah.
So maybe what if he has locked the door? I really feel like it needs more intervention.
Yeah.
Because it's not going to get solved between the two of them. And if anything, they should just go on their knees together and seek the Most High, because he's the provider of all inks.
And finally, she's not allowing him to have sexual...
That's a problem. That's a huge problem.
Now, what if it's not that she's pissed with him and that's why she doesn't want him to touch her? What if now she's no more sexually attracted to him?
Okay.
Because of what happened.
That's why I said vacation. That's why I said vacation.
So, okay. So
new environment. What if the same environment? You heard the lady.
Change of scenery.
Change of scenery. She literally burnt all his boxers.
Oh, yeah.
She needs a whole new environment. And I feel like the only way is get out.
If she's burning boxers, I think she should burn every other thing.
She got a whole new bed. Like that's
for me, I don't think it's enough. I think they should change the whole. I mean,
they should
change
move.
the whole wardrobe. Every single
they
thing.
Should
Everything.
Relocate.
Exactly.
What if the kids don't want to move?
Exactly. And
they'll be fine.
Probably
He's a musician.
Maybe he should stop the music. I don't know.
Whoa! How are they gonna eat?
We the fans, we need the songs.
We need it.
Keep making.
He needs to at least cater to us.
Whoever the musician is.
Yes.
Please keep making the music.
Keep making the music. Don't do that.
If your music is good,
yes,
keep making it.
If
it's so and so, please stop.
Though I think I have a clue.
I now have a hint of who it might be.
I think I do.
Tell
myself.
us.
I think I do.
No, I'm blank. I want to know.
I think I do myself.
I'm going to put myself in one corner.
I think the person is not so mainstream.
Okay.
Right.
That's what I think.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I think I have a fair idea who the person is.
I think so too. That's why I'm going to put myself in one corner.
I'm sure our viewers are there. People are there with pens and papers just trying to, okay, this musician, that, okay, relationship, that. Please, fine, solve it. If you do find who it is, please let us know.
Come in the comment section.
Tell us via our social media platforms.
But before we end things, this is I'm throwing this out there to everybody. Maybe just an advice to everyone.
Yeah.
How can we tackle this whole cheating thing? Because recently it's becoming a thing. Almost every relationship and all that. So how should we tackle this?
Right.
What should we do in order not to cheat on our partners?
I think, for one, you should be mentally prepared for what comes with a relationship. You should know the tops and the bottoms of relationship commitments. You should be aware. You should know what you are going in for. If you know you are a lover of big asses and you feel your wife doesn't have enough, please don't enter it, because you are definitely 100% you're going to fall. You are going to sidetrack.
But the girls with big bums, they are too low, so getting to them is really tough.
So Nash. Nash. If you have preferences and you think your preferences are too high, then you don't deserve love. Sit at home and Nash.
Or wait, I got another one. What if you pay for the surgery for your wife?
Oh.
I mean, if you love big things, definitely you'll be cool with plastics and silicone. So
exactly, just let her go. It's okay.
I wouldn't agree with that.
You want a natural, but you don't want it. Okay.
Well, we could sit here and talk forever because, the discussion, everything is just on point. But all too soon, we have come to the end of today's session of Broken Pen Plus. It has been completely entertaining. We've had a lot of fun. We've had a lot of very nice and very informative, very educative contribution from you guys as well, and we really appreciate it.
Oh, and by the way, next Wednesday, do check out our next story. I mean, the stories keep coming in. People keep sending their stories, and don't stop. Keep sending the stories.
Exactly.
Just enter into our DMs and then just send through your stories. It doesn't matter how you're going to put it. You don't necessarily need to write it into a story form. We'll do that for you. You can even just make it bullet points. Tell us your broken pens, not your problems. We call them broken pens.
Exactly.
So just send through your broken pens.
You really,
My name is
you really need to let them come in, because you don't know. This is where you're going to find your solution. You never know.
That's cool.
So just let them come in, yeah?
Thank you so much for joining us, Evelyn.
Evelyn.
It's been a pleasure.
Can I shout out my social media?
Oh, sure, you could.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's called Eve's Eye, like Eve, the girl in the Bible who bit the apple, her eye. Eve's Eye on YouTube and everywhere. Yes, and shout out to everyone watching.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So I go by the name Adwoa Addy. You can follow my socials. My Instagram is Adwoa_Addy. My Twitter is Addy Adwoa. Yeah, you can check out my stuff as well.
And I'm Nana Asempa Kuranchie. You can follow me on my socials as well. Nana_Asempa everywhere. It's been a pleasure being with you. Thank you for spending your evening with us. See you same time next week.